Hey everyone, so welcome to this another video. In this video we'll be checking out a new project that we are building. So let me show you this project, what it is. So this is basically a portfolio in the terminal. So how it works is basically if I open this portfolio.sh, it will start my portfolio in the terminal. So like if I zoom it a bit and if I do like this, so if I started it, it is saying that for the list of commands type help, and then it is giving me a ASCII image, and then if I type in help, it will show me the help commands like who is my copybugs and who are you, view YouTube videos, and then display social networks, and then more such commands, right? So if I try any command like who is, so it will give me a good explanation on who I am, right? And in this way we have all these commands and they are built within the terminal. So this is a cool little project that anyone can build, and basically it's just one script, but you get to create your own CLI type of portfolio, right? In projects also, if I do, it will give me a good list of all my projects over here, right? So I'll clear it, I'll again try help, and then the only way to exit this terminal is using exit, or you can use Control C also, right? So anyways, if I do exit, it will take me back to my my portfolio, like my folder, right? So let's start making this project. So I'll go back into the directory and then I'll create a folder which is portfolio, right? So we entered the portfolio folder, and okay, so we are in the portfolio folder, and then let's create a new file which is portfolio.sh, and then let's start it inside our code terminal, right? I trust the authors, increase the video size, right? So we have this file ready, and then let's see if we are able to run this file. And if I do this, portfolio sh, it is saying me permission denied. So for that we'll have to do chmod to it. Now this makes this particular bash script executable. You can do this from Finder also, but for now we are doing it like this. And then now if I try to execute it, yeah, it is giving me run this file, right? So let's start in the sections. So the first section is that, let me open the tab to the terminal, right? We'll use this terminal later, but over here we'll start building that file. So the first thing that was coming into the file is the main function. Let's create a main function, and this main function executes whenever you run the file. So for that, let's echo main function, and then over here let's write main. We have called this function, and then right, the main function, it's printing it out, right? So like we'll try to make the code as modular as possible. So let's not call everything from the main function. We'll create another function which is start session, and in this we will do started session, right? And then we'll call this over here. We'll just keep our code modular. We'll not do everything in the main function, although we can, but it is saying unexpected token. Okay, we don't have to call an bash script. So yeah, here start session. So basically from main we'll go into the main function, and then from start session we'll go into this echo statement, right? So first thing that we had in our terminal was to start the session and then print the banner, right? So over here let me call a function which is print banner, and over here let me define the function print banner, right? Now I want to print my banner over here, but like for doing that I'll need that banner image. So let me show you how you can get that. So you can do ASCII art generator, right? And then when you go to the ASCII art generator, you can type something. You can type copybugs, and then you can choose your own type in which you want this. Yeah, let's take this. Or what I can do is I can just take the content of my already created one for the sake, but you can take your own name from here. So you just have to copy it, and I'll show you how to go about that. I'll open that file in a terminal and I'll just copy it, right? So this is the banner that I have. Just copy it from here. I'll just print it over here. Now I have used echo statement to print the banner. Now and the banner is over here. Although this echo statement, because it is having semicolons to indicate what all statement to print, it is not that good with this tilde sign, I think. So whenever you feel that the ASCII image that you're having is having this tilde sign, you'll have to make extra arrangements to make this indent correctly. So if I go back and then if I go back and I run the portfolio, so my image is coming correctly over here, but over here if you can see it is not indented correctly. That is because here like two tilde sign are making it harder for the echo statement to understand where all the spaces are, right? I could not find a way to solve this. I didn't look enough, but like if you want, you can take this as an exercise and like see how to solve this problem. But over here, like I got my art ready and it's inside the print banner statement. So basically I'm able to print my banner from here, right? Then what we needed over here in our terminal was that opening line of saying that welcome to the terminal or not, right? So I'll create that also, print opening line, and then I'll remove this function from here, and over under main I'll define my line, which is print opening line, and then here I'll echo for the list of available commands type help, right? Okay, so for the list of commands we have typed this argument. Let's try and clear the terminal and let's try out. Okay, so now we have this for the list of available commands type help, right? We have this our statement ready. Now the issue here is that it is not waiting for the command to enter. Now we need to write a function which waits for the command to enter, right? So let's create a new function which let's call it await for the command or something. Let's write it for await command function. That will work after printing the banner and opening line. It will wait for the command. So let's write wait command function. In this function, let's print so we need to await for the command, right? We need the user to add some value, like write some value, and then we need to read that value, right? So we'll put the read command over here, and then we'll put these angular brackets to be printed, and then we'll store it inside a command variable, right? This command variable I have defined over here with the placeholder as sample command. You can make the command placeholder as anything. It can be an empty string as well. It will be totally fine, but it'll whatever the user enters over here, it will record it in the command. Let's do one more thing. Let's print command, right, with it. So whatever the user types, it will print again. Okay, so now if you see here, it is waiting for the input. Or let me do one thing. Let me break this. Let me clear the terminal. Let me start it again. Now it is waiting for the command to enter and it's not exiting, right? So let me type something like I am here. So it will print the same command and then it will execute. So now we have to do two things. One is it is right. The only functionality it is giving to the command is just printing it out. So I'll remove it for now. Like we don't need to print out the command. We need to execute it. So there are two functionality that we need to do. We need to do execute the command entered, and the second function is loop the input function so that script execution does not stop after one command, right? These two tasks we have to complete. We have to write the functionality of each command, and then we'll have to loop through the script, right? Let's do one thing. Let's echo it once more, and let's solve this part first. So we need to loop into the input function so that script execution does not stop. So for here, where we wrote this await command, what we can do is we can create a loop here which is active, and this boolean can be true initially, and we can write a while statement. While is active, do, and then the await command, and then done over here. So this will make it into an endless loop. Now we have not taken care of stopping this loop, but right now it's in the endless loop. Let's start it, right? Help, and then it does not stop the execution, it is still working. So now it will call the await command again, and then you can write something else, like something else. It will work as well, right? For stopping the execution, I'm doing Control-C to exit out of the script. But yeah, we took care of this. We need to now take care of executing the command that is entered, right? So let's take care of that. So let's create a function over here only, which is execute command, right? And let's create a function here which is saying execute command, right? So this command there can be multiple commands. In our help, like we saw, we had 5-6 commands available. So for each of the command, I'll create a case statement. So case statement I'll create like this on the basis of the command entered, right? And let's say they entered nothing first, right? Let's handle the edge cases first. So we'll do execute empty command, and then other case will be if they have entered something which is not into our list, or the default command, which is command not found. And that's it. Let's do the edge cases first. I like to do it this way because now then we just have the commands to take care of. We have already taken care of all the edge cases. So let's say for empty command, I'll give the function, and over here I'll do an echo which will say please enter a command. For the list of command, you can type help or within this column, right? And then let's handle command not found also. So in this we'll write echo command, and then we'll give the command as well. Command, let's give it inside the colon, sorry, single quotes, and let's write command not found. For the list of commands, type help again, right? For the list of commands is over here, right? Let's test it out. Let's give it empty. In this, it is giving us please enter a command. For the list of commands, type help, and then in here you can also type something gibberish. Now since we don't have any case over here, so this gibberish will also give it command this not found. For the list of commands, type help. Even the help won't work because we have not defined it, so we'll start defining it here, right? Let me exit the terminal, and then let's start and define all our routes. So all the commands that we have, let's define them one by one, right? So let's start with help only. Let's start with help. So here we'll write help and we'll give help command executed, right? And let's exit it and let's define the help command executed. And in this we have to give them a list of all the commands that are getting executed. So we'll give echo who is, this will be like who is copy bugs, exit, and echo who am I, who are you, then echo video, new YouTube videos, then echo social can be one, display social networks. Let me give one space also with all of them. Don't know, I want to, we'll see. Let's echo project, view coding projects, pro help obviously, small and projects, let's remove help me. You obviously know what this does. If you don't, then skip coding. Clear will clear the terminal, and then the last one is exit, which will be exit the terminal. Okay, so all the commands are ready. Basically help executed, we have it. Let's try running it and then we'll complete all our other commands, right? So if I push help, it gives me a list of all the helps, and then exit. Let's implement the exit function next, because that is making me, let's give it a space also. It's not nicely executed. Yeah, with the space it looks better. Okay, let's implement this exit command now. So exit command, and this will be exit terminal, right, and then end. So this function of exit terminal would, if we basically do is active as false, it should enter R, because over here in the loop is active was indicating till when the loop will run. If we make this false, then obviously this loop will end, right? Start it, let's do exit, done, bam, it's easy as that. If I do help and I do exit, it will leave my terminal, right? So this is active. Yeah, this helps me to exit the terminal. Okay, what else command do we have? Who is, let's implement that. Who is, and then what should I make the function? Execute who is command, and we'll have who am I, execute who am I command, then I can have, let's say video. This we can have execute video command, then I can have, what else do I have? Exit help I have done. I have social, this will be execute social command. What am I missing? Okay, a bracket. Projects as well, you can have execute project command, right? Am I missing anything? Yeah, clear, this we can do execute clear command, right? Okay, so we have all the list of our commands ready. Yeah, let's start with clear. Let's start with execute clear command. Now clear command is since we are executing our script on terminal, all the terminal commands would run, so we can just type clear over here, right? It's simple as that, because in terminal also, if we do clear, clears the terminal. It's the same here, right? We can just write clear. We could have written it here also because it was like saving the code, but yeah. Let's create a function only for this as well. Let's start from the top. Let's start from who is. So execute who is command. In this you can give your own description like I did for me. So just write a little bit. Hey, I am copy bugs, and then you can type your own emojis and everything. Welcome to the tutorial, right? And then execute who am I command. This you can write. So what I did was I did like a clever statement such as knock knock, who are you, and then this paradox, like you never know, it's something, you never know who we are. Constantly keep finding ourselves. So some words of wisdom, because we keep evolving, we never know who we actually are. Yeah. Ways. Execute social command. I'll leave this up to you, like you can give your own social, simple as that. YouTube, you can give your own YouTube URL. Okay, so let me just do YouTube URL because I want to show you one thing. Copy bugs, and then this is my YouTube URL, right? Now let me create all the functions first so that this terminal does not throw an error. And then I'll show you something interesting. Execute project command. I don't think I have any other function left which is not defined over here. Yeah, so let me try running it. Okay, line 100 here. Okay, echo video, and then over here echo project. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's working now, right? So let's try out our commands. So help, you have who is. If you type who is, it will give you copy bugs, welcome to the tutorial. Who am I? It will give you the words of wisdom. And then social. So over here when you see, right, it is not giving you an underline under your YouTube tag, right? Let's create this underline. So let me indent it a bit, right? So if you want underline over here, there are certain characters which can like underline the stuff in the terminal. So to start the underline, you have TPUT SMUL, right? And then for no underline, you have TPUT remove underline RMUL, that means remove underline. So we created two variables. So what we can do is from here we can type, basically you'll have to give a $sign because you're referencing a variable. So you can just do dollar, then underline, and then over here you can do dollar no underline, right? If I save it, I try running portfolio again, and if I do social, I'll have underline over here, right? And you can like just, this is how like you can underline your socials. And if you want to make it a URL as well, you can do that as well. You can create some placeholders to display, and then when you click, you can define a function as well that when you click, it opens your page, right? I'm not covering that in this one. Like it's an easy functionality. It's just terminal, like you need to find the terminal commands for that, and then you can do that as well. So social also I'm just giving one and not covering the others. I'll put this on my GitHub so you can take it from there. Video command also you can just give check out my channel, and then I can just give the whole this part right? And I can just make it my URL .com @copybugs, and then if I save it and I exit it, and if I run it again, and if I do video, I'll get check out my channel and like with an underline over here, right? So that is here. For projects also, like it's an echo statement. The way I did was I created an underline to separate different projects, right? Over here I did project name, gave some space, wrote Mars rover, and then ended it, then echo, then I gave project description, and coming over here you describe your project. Yeah, so for projects you can give project description, and then you can give project URL. If you have this project deployed, which I highly suggest, you should always deploy your projects, and then you can give the URL. Let me give Google right now. Okay, and then you can just copy this line. You can just copy and you can paste it over here the same way. You can put all your commands over here. So I think all my commands are ready. I'm executing main. I have underline ready, I have session ready. Under the session we'll print the banner, we'll print the opening line, and we can do an is active, and then we'll await for the command. And once command is active, you have registered the command, you'll execute the command. We have our switch statement ready for all the commands, and we can just print our line. And then we have all our commands set up over here. And yeah, let's try running whole script once. Let's try running portfolio. We have this beautiful sky art. Let's type help. We have all our commands ready. So who is, you get your command. Who am I, you have the command. For video you get the channel. For social you get YouTube. Then for projects, projects, you get the project ready. And you can do it multiple as well. Let's do it multiple ones. I'll copy the same one. I do exit, gain, projects. Yeah, we have the multiple one. Then let's try help once more. And then what else we do have? Oh, help we tried. And then for clear, it will clear the screen, and for exit it will exit the portfolio. So this is the tutorial for a quick portfolio CLI. Like, so this is a little fun project that I did, just creating the video for the same. So yeah, if you like the video, please do subscribe. Thank you.